Good evening, everyone. My name is Pawan Jain, and I'm live from IMT Nagpur campus on this today's session, which is an open house for all the queries you have so far regarding admissions at IMT Nagpur. So, before we start taking up the questions, I'll be showing a 10 to 15 minutes presentation, which will definitely be answering most of your questions. And once this presentation is over, then we will be taking off all the questions which you have so far in your mind regarding IMT Nagpur admissions process and IMT Nagpur campus life, IMT Nagpur placements, IMT Nagpur academic programs, things like that. So to begin with, let me just share my slides with you. So the agenda for this presentation is I'll be starting with the introduction to IMT Nagpur. Then there will be a presentation. You will be introduced to the academic programs which we are offering at IMT Nagpur. Then the placement status, what we have achieved so far, and then we will be taking on the questions. On the way, we will also be talking about the international exchange program. We will also be talking about the life at IMT Nagpur and all sorts of things which you might find interesting as we go on. These are the pictures of IMT Nagpur. And this place where I'm sitting right now is the mess building. At the back side of me is the mess building. You can see a big hang posters there, which is of Pantheon, which is an event which happened just a week back. This was the event which was conducted by one of the committees in IMT Nagpur. When you look at these pictures, you will find a very unique thing in these pictures. They are all red brick buildings. So since the weather is generally hot during the 3 months, that is April, May, June, so to take care of that particular issue, the buildings are all eco-friendly and red brick structure has been used here. We established in 2004, so it's almost close to 18 years of our existence so far. The campus is a 27 acres campus. We have 2-3 playgrounds, very well-equipped library, badminton court, basketball court, lawn tennis court, indoor facilities, sports facilities, and 2 fully equipped gymnasium. We have an open gymnasium as well. Big mess hall is there, which can seat close to 1,000 members, which is right behind me, which you all can see there. And last 2 years, all of us are aware of those COVID pandemic. All the COVID protection guidelines, which has been laid down by the government, has been taken care by us. 24/7 dispensary is there with 2 in-house doctors. So this is, yes, of course, about the hostel blocks. We have 4 blocks, hostel blocks hostel A, B, C, and D. Separate for boys and separate for girls with a single occupancy and double occupancy depending upon the availability of the rooms. LRC, of course, has more than 30,000 books, subscription to 200 journals and journal database. And of course, we have CMAT database as well. These are the 3 programs which we offer. One is the PGDM, second is the PGDM marketing, and third is the PGDM finance. Now, the difference between these 3 programs is in the PGDM marketing, PGDM finance, your major subject in your second year has already been chosen for you. We have chosen it for you. If we are offering you admission in PGDM marketing or PGDM finance, financial management, that means your major would be, if it is PGDM marketing, a major would be marketing. And the minor, of course, would be of your choice. If it is PGDM financial management, then in that case, your major would be finance and elective you can choose from the list which is given adjacent to this table under the heading functional areas. In PGDM, which is our flagship program, you can choose any major course, major elective of your choice, taking from the functional areas of marketing, finance, HROB, operations, economics, business analytics, and information technology. This PGDM, we do not give you any kind of pre-decided or prefixed major elective for you, it's all up to you to decide which you want to take. That is, of course, you have to take it the second year. There is something unique in the third trimester of the first year. That is something called as Flexi Core courses. In the Flexi Core courses, there are two courses in each. If you suppose you are PGDM Core or you are PGDM Finance or PGDM Marketing, there will be two courses as Flexi Core, which you can choose from this list of 9 subjects. This gives you some idea before moving on to the second year and choosing your elective. This gives you some idea as to which area, which elective, which specialization you should go for. So if you are kind of, in PGDM Finance or in simply PGDM core, and you want to choose which one to go for, whether marketing or whether finance, then you could take two courses from finance, that is corporate finance 2 and financial econometrics, or you can two courses from marketing, that is marketing research or consumer behavior, and so on and so forth. So you will see that 9 courses are being offered in the FlexiCore courses. These are the basically the specializations electives I've been talking about. Now the policy, what the policy is. Suppose you want to specialize. You are a PGDM course student, and you want to specialize in marketing. So what you need to do is you can do it through 3 ways. First of all, you can go for a dual specialization, that is 6 course from marketing and 6 course from finance. Suppose you want to go for a dual specialization in marketing and finance. The another one is major and minor. So what you will do is in 6 course you will take in marketing, 4 you can take in finance, and 2 from other areas, any other areas. Third is single specialization. You take all 6 courses only in marketing, and 6 courses you choose from the bouquet of the electives which are there. So one from finance, one from BA, one from OBHR, one from IT, one from operations, things like that. That can be done as well. These are some of the lab-based courses, and these are the 3 labs which we are running. That is investment lab, which we are running with in collaboration with NSE Net, that is National Stock Exchange, marketing lab, and the leadership lab. I'm sorry for the background noise, because this is the time when IMT Nagpur campus comes alive as far as the life is concerned. That is the time when the students come out, since it is the canteen at the backside. So you will see a lot of movement there, people coming in, going out, things like that. Mass timings are just over 10 o'clock. So people are through there with dinner, and they are just having a chit chat before moving on to their studies or moving on to their committee work. We will talk about it later. There is another thing which is of your interest, that is ISEP, that is International Student Exchange Program. We have got some good tie-ups across the world. Of course, COVID literally played a spoil sport there, but before COVID, it's been 2 years. People have been going to various countries in Europe and Asia. The main country where the students have been going is France, where we have tie-ups with many institutes, many universities. Students were there. The process is that you are chosen on the basis of your CGPA. You actually, what happens, the partner institutes, they send their requirements to us, that we can invite 6 students or 7 students or 10 students. We float this requirement to amongst the students body. Whosoever is interested send their the applications. So on the basis of the merit, we choose 6 or 7 students who want to go to the partner institution. You don't have to pay any tuition fee when you are there in the partner institution in the country, the other country. But of course, you have to pay your travel expenses, your visa, travel insurance, lodging and boarding. Some of the institutions, they offer you very, cost-effective stay arrangements, food arrangements, where you don't have to worry too much about your expenses, where the expenses are very subsidized. These are some of the international partnerships which you can see on your screen, and this list is available on the website as well. Accreditations and approvals. Many of you have this question: are we AICT approved? Yes, we are. We are AICT approved since 2006 when we started in 2004. We are also a member of AIU, that is Association of Indian Universities. and the PGDM is NBA accredited. And we are in the process of getting international accreditations from AACSB and SAQS. So these are some of the accreditations and approvals. So you don't have to worry about the whether the course is approved or not. We are very well approved. We are very well accredited by all the Indian bodies, Indian regulatory bodies in the country. Now, this is something which every one of you would be interested. Though it says the placement percentage of placements to students placed is 98.5, we are left with just one or two students who are not placed. Otherwise, the entire batch is placed. In fact, the companies are still coming to us, asking us whether we have the students to place or not, and we have to say, sorry, we don't have the students. Highest package has been 23.57 lakh. It's just not one student, three students were placed on this package. And that is the reason. And just not that there were only three students who got placed with this kind of package. If you look at the top 10% bracket or the top 10% of the lot with the average salary, you will see that this is 16.8, and top 20% you will see 14.3. The median salary is 9 lakh and the average is 10 lakh. So all these numbers they simply tell you that just not that the top 10%, top 20%, top 30%, which is getting a good package. It's almost the entire batch which is getting a good package. The total number of companies visited, despite all those, uh, big shouts about the companies not hiring and all that stuff, we got some 85 companies visiting to the campus. Out of this, there were 33 companies which were new recruiters. These were some names which you can see on your screen. There is CRISIL, there is KPMG, HDFC Bank, then Oxen, eClerks, Goldman Sachs, Capgemini, Associum, Verity, Deloitte, Wipro, you name it, and there they are. So it was all consultancy, it was all FMCG, it was all BFSI, it was all sorts of companies which came to the campus this year and hired these students from our campus. These are some of the highest in the average packages profile wise. Some of you have this doubt. I'm taking admission in PGDM finance. What would be my highest package and what would be my average package? You can see the number there. So 9.6 lakh per annum is the average package, which can, if you're an average student, the meaning of this number is very simple. If you're an average student of the class, you can still get an average package of 9.6 lakh. You can get a package of 9.6 lakh. Now compare it with the fee which you're paying, which is 12.12 lakh. And you can easily compute, since I'm assuming that you are a finance major, you would be good with numbers. You can easily compute the kind of ROI which you will be getting. If you look at the marketing, just look at the numbers as the highest package is concerned, HROB, BAIT, and operations. So these are some of the profile-based numbers, profile-based packages, which all of you should be knowing. These were the top recruiters when in company. As I told you, consultancy firms were there. As I told you, BFSI was there, FMCG was there, IT enabled services companies were there. And you will find all sorts of companies there which have come to the campus and hired from the campus. If we are able to achieve this kind of great placement, that is possible only because we took so much pain in training our students. The training initiatives which we have taken, we started with the REST analysis. In the REST analysis, before we hire an agency and we ask the agency to train the students, we have to understand what kind of training the particular student needs. So each student has to go through a REST analysis, and then this REST analysis, people have to follow these steps. That is reflection, evaluate, strategize, and then train. So we first talked to the students. We understood where they are lacking, and then we planned or we worked on a strategy how to train it, and then we actually put it in the action. Two external agencies we hired for the overall development. One agency worked on the interview and the other agency worked on the spoken English and the other things. So that is how these two agencies, they synchronize their training programs for the students and then they worked. Another thing which we, work with the mentor-mentee program. So what happens that the students in placement committee, they are assigned some 10 to 12 students, and each student speaks to this particular member of the placecom. And the placecom, since he is in or she is in direct touch with the placement staff and the training companies, training organizations, so they can easily, convey the students or their mentees requirements to these training agencies. We have, since it's already close to 4,000 alumni are already there. So each year we are, inviting somewhere close to 50 to 100 alumni to speak to the students, understand their training needs, understand their requirements, what kind of career they are looking for, what kind of jobs they are looking for, to talk them how to prepare for this upcoming corporate life, things like that. These are the training initiatives so far taken. Coming to the campus life, there are 6 core committees, non-core committees, academic forums, clubs, and students' ventures. When we talk about the student ventures, there is a very interesting thing which I would like to share with you. Prayatna is a cooperative store. Prayatna, since now, what is this concept of Prayatna? So this was started sometime back in 2007 or 8. The students, some of the students of that batch, they pooled some money, and after pulling this money, they purchased their regular daily requirement stuff, use like for mattresses or for buckets, pens, stationery, things like that. And they took up a room from the institute, which institute provided them, and then they started their small shop there. Once these students they passed out from IMT Nagpur, they just sold off everything to the incoming batch. Incoming batch pulled in the entire batch now, pulled in some 100 rupees, and then they continued with the thing. After 2 years, when this batch passed out, they handed over to the next batch, and this went on. In the process, whatever profit is being made in the sale or purchase of the stuff, that is being shared by all these students. That is the Prayatna or the cooperative story is all about. Then there is FNF, there is Campus Oxygen. These are the student-driven ventures which are actually taking care of your requirements in the campus. Now, if you look at the core committees, you will find PlaceCom, you will find Corporate Interaction Committee, you will find CCC, that is Corporate Communication Committee, you will find Alumni Committee. E-Cell is Entrepreneurship Cell, and the Milestone. Milestone is basically an annual event which is conducted by IMT Nagpur student body, and the committee which is taking care of this milestone function is the Milestone Committee. We have got one more committee which is in continuous touch with you, and that is Admission Interaction Committee, AIC. This committee takes care of all your queries and will be there with you when you are there at the campus once you take the admission here. Events which are being organized here, I've already talked about Milestone 35. Then there is a Melange. Melange is a 3-day alumni meet which is organized at the campus. You won't believe this, but then there is the first batch passed out in 2006. There is a cricket team of the consisting of the people who are from 2004 2006 batch. You won't believe these people, they have been coming. They passed out in 2006 and this is 2022. They have been coming, playing cricket, staying here in the campus for 2 days, meeting with all the students there. You can imagine the kind of bond we have, they share with this campus. Something which I have heard over a period of time with my, with my stay with IMT Nagpur, that whenever you leave IMT, of course you can leave IMT physically, but IMT always remained in you. You always miss IMT like anything. It's red brick, it's long path, long walk path, and everything. Voyage is a 2-day startup internship fair where we invite all the startup companies. They come here and they make offers to the students about the internship. And trust me, you can definitely, of course, the big companies are also coming there, but then when you join a startup, you learn so many things, not just in finance or just not in marketing, not just in strategy, not just in IT, OBHR, everything you learn there when you're joining a startup, because this is 2 months and they want you to work in every area, every every field. Uh, that is what we are looking for when you are, seeking admission at IMT Nagpur. Good communication skills you must be having. So this is something which is very important. That is ability to manage time. This is 10 o'clock, almost, 10:30. And you can see the life, the campus coming to life. These guys will be awake by 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, or 5 o'clock also. Some of them will not be able to sleep throughout the night, but still tomorrow morning, there will be a class at 9:30, which they have to attend because the attendance has to be there. So that is something which you need to learn when you're there in Nagpur. Networking skills, which is very, very important, career focused, analytical ability, and the problem solving attitude. That is what we are looking for. That's the contact details, which is of course available on the website as well. And that's the end of this presentation. And now I would like to take the questions. So, as I told you about AIC, that is Admission Interaction Committee. I've got two members with me here. So these two members, they will be telling me, just a moment, let me. Okay, yeah. So these two members, they will be telling me the questions which you've been asking, and I'll be sharing. So Abhishek is there, Mehul is there. Yes,
So we have
Abhishek.
one question.
Yeah.
So what will be the cutoff to get into IMT Nagpur for the CAT and for the CMAT?
Yeah, sure. So last year, I would like to share the number which was there in the last year. Last year, we have a cutoff of 75 percentile as far as the CAT and Z is concerned. For CMAT, we have 85 percentile. So these are similar kind of, similar trend we can follow here in this year as well, somewhere close to that as well. Yes, Abhishek.
So the next question is, sir, what is the fee of IMT Nagpur?
Yeah.
Is mess and hostel also included in the fee?
Yes. So the fee is 12.12 lakh. This is for 2 years. The three things which are included in this 12.12 lakh is your academic fees. You don't have to pay any single paisa once you are here in the campus for your books or anything. Second is your hostel fee, the hostel charges, that is rent which you are paying for stay. And the third is your food charges for 2 years. Once you are here, you don't have to pay anything other than the whatever this fee has been paid to you. Out of this 12.12 lakh, we have got a 18,000 rupees, which is a refundable security deposit, which will be paid to you once you are leaving this campus after 2 years of your completion of the course. And this fee, other than this fee, of course, there would be expenses when you are staying here. But you don't want to have a food in the mess on one particular day. You want to have a food in kitchen in the canteen. So you can go out there. You need to pay some money. You want to go to city, have some fun, watch a movie, go out and have food outside. All those expenses have to be taken care by you. Yes, Abhishek.
So the next question is, what is the batch strength?
Batch strength is 120 for core, 120 for finance, 120 for marketing. So total batch strength is 360 for one for the first year. Yeah.
So the next query is, will the common admission form will open again?
No, the common admission forms will not be open again. Campus specific forms are open. That is Nagpur. The last date for filling the application form is 15th of March. So I request all of you to complete the application form as soon as possible. Yeah.
Yes, sir. The next question student is asking, what is student exchange program?
Okay. Student exchange program is when what happens that we have tie-ups with some foreign universities and foreign institutions in Europe, Asia, America, places like that. Uh, so what happens that the students from our campus, they go to these campuses, and the students from their campuses, they come to our campus. You will find some pictures of those foreign students there in the campus, but it was around 2 years back. From the last 2 years, because of COVID, we could not carry out any kind of student exchange program. That is one part, one aspect of the student exchange program. Another aspect is a faculty exchange also. You will find people coming from our partner institutes coming to campus and teaching a course or two. Uh, Similarly, we also go to other institutions. I like myself, I went to Chonam National University, South Korea, quite some time back and taught a course there in Chonam National University. So that there's a not just student exchange program, but the faculty exchange program as well. Yeah, Abhishek.
So we have one question on the placement.
Yeah.
So the question is, what IMT Nagpur do for the training student for the placement process?
Yeah. So I just shared it in my PPT as well. It's a multifold thing which we are talking about. So before we start the training, we have to first figure out what is the requirement of the student. So not each student is same. Some of them, they are good in communication, but their basic concepts are not clear, or their basic concepts are not clear, but they're not able to speak. They are able to speak, their concepts are clear, but somehow they are lacking the confidence to, stage fear is there. So all these things, they are taken care of, they are analyzed, and then we hire an external agency which with whom we share all this feedback, whatever analysis we have done, and on the basis of this they design student specific training program where they talk to the students individually, fulfill or you can say work out on these students, and then whatever lackings are there, I won't say lacking, I would say whatever requirement is there to train these students to face the world, to face the corporate world, they do that, whatever requirement is there. Now in the process, it's just not the training agencies which are working here. Alumni is also involved. Our internal faculty is also involved. The peer analysis is also there. The peer analysis in the sense that there will be the seniors, immediate seniors who will be talking to you. Your own batch will be, so it's a 360-degree kind of work which we are doing with you. We are working on you from all the angles, not just one aspect. We are covering all the aspects related with you. Yes, Abhishek.
Sir, the next question, a lot of students are done with the interview
Hmm.
process. So they're asking what will the date for the result?
Yes, the date for the results, we'll be announcing the results immediately after Holi. Probable dates are 22nd and 23rd of March. So keep checking your inbox, keep checking your what do you call the junk folders, because at times these offers, they can go to the junk if it since we send the mails in lump sum. So I would suggest that you keep checking your and if you have any doubt, you can call our numbers. The numbers are given in the website, and you will be getting immediate response as to what is the result. Now once you have got the the confirmation from the campus, there will be some details available on the loan agreement as well. We have got a loan agreement with ICICI Bank. So the good thing about this loan agreement is, if you're sitting maybe in Patna, maybe in Jamshedpur, or maybe in Jaipur, you don't have to go anywhere. We have given a link, and we have given certain numbers there on our website. You just have to click on the links, share all your documents there. The bank will analyze those documents and will provide you the loan, or whatever the decision the bank will take on the basis of those documents. So sitting at home, the benefit of this loan agreement which we have entered with the ICICI Bank is that you don't have to go anywhere. Yes, Abhishek.
So there is one question in the chat box.
Hmm.
I filled the common form
Hmm.
through CAT. Should I
Hmm.
fill it again? I want to apply it from CMAT.
No. What you can do is, since you have already filled your common application form, uh, but if you have applied through CMAT as well, there will be a window open wherein you can, upgrade or update your CMAT scores when the CMAT results are out. So I would suggest that once the CMAT results are out, I would suggest to write to us or to the central admission team, and ask them to allow you to update the CMAT score as well. They will do the needful, but that will happen only once you have got the CMAT score with you. Yeah.
Yes, sir. The next question is, what will be the DDPI date after form submission? If somebody submitted their form, what will be the date?
Okay. So as I told you, the 15th would be the last date for filling of the IMT Nagpur form. within a week's time, since because the next week would be Holi, since the celebration mode would be there. So within the next week's time, maybe on 21st or 22nd, we will be conducting the process. And this process, the results would be, we will try to include in the results which we'll be announcing on 22nd onward, 23rd only. Yes.
So the student want to know some information regarding summer internship, like how it goes, whether
Okay. Okay. The process is that what we do, we invite the companies to the campus. We start this process sometime in the month of October, September, October. So these companies, they keep coming to the campus. We ask our students to apply to these companies. Once the application is there with these companies, we share the applications with these companies, and these companies, they do the process. Once the process is done, then they announce the results, and then the candidate has to join the training sometime in the month of starting from the month of April and May. And this goes for some students, and this goes for 2 months. Some students, and this goes for 3 months max. So those 2 months or 3 months, that is between the student and the company. Institute has no role to play into it, but we, of course, the announce this particular period well in advance so that student can take a informed decision whether he or she should apply for this company or not. That is one thing. The process is almost similar as it goes for final placement. Similar PI, personal interview is there, GD is there, group discussion is there. Maybe some of the companies, they try to go for a group exercise as well. So this is all about the summer internship.
yes, sir, the student want to know the scholarship. What are the scholarship issued by the college?
Yeah. Would you like to answer, Abhishek, on this? Do you have some data with you? We have got some merit and means scholarship. Now, what is this merit and means scholarship? In the name of the founder of this institution, that is Mr. Mahendranath, we started Mahendranath Scholarship. This is a means come merit scholarship. What happens? That this scholarship is divided into two parts. One is means scholarship, that is you are in need of funds, you are not able to take care of your fees, your stay charges, things like that. Then we give you some kind of scholarship to take care of these expenses. Second is merit scholarship. You're doing very good and extensively good in academics. You're performing very well, and you are probably first or the second or third rank holder in your class or in your subject or in your area. There also to reward your hard work, we provide you the merit scholarship. That is the scholarship. There is another scholarship available for the girl students. There is some kind of reduction in the fees when you are a girl student, and all these details are available on the website. I would suggest you to go to the website and check them. Yes, Abhishek.
Yes, sir, the student is asking that he has a query regarding dual specialization, major versus minors, and single specialization. The
Okay.
question is not that clear.
Uh,
Basically, we want to know the idea of what is dual specialization, what
okay.
is major and minor.
Yeah. So what happens? The difference between the major and minor and the dual specialization is, in the dual specialization, see, in second year you have to take 12 courses out of the bouquet available to you. The 12 courses you can take in multiple ways. One way is 6 courses. Let us assume that you are interested only in marketing and finance. 6 courses you can take from finance, you can take from marketing. 6 from finance, 6 from marketing. This is what is called as dual specialization. Now, this is one arrangement. Another arrangement is you take 6 courses from marketing, 4 from finance, and 2 from other areas, economics, OBHR, IT. All in all, 12 courses. This is major and minor arrangement. In this case, major would be marketing, minor would be finance, and these 2 courses will be non. The third arrangement is a single specialization. You take 6 courses only from one elective, that is marketing. So you will be considered as a single specialization person having a single specialization only in marketing. The remaining 6 courses you can take from all the remaining areas: finance one, OBHR one, IT one, BA1, things like that. I hope this is clear. Yeah, Abhishek.
The next question is, what is the last date of application of through CMAT? Like, what is the last date for CMAT?
Okay. So see what is happening is last date for 15th March we have kept so that we are, even if you have not appeared for a CMAT exam, there is no score, but we are still allowing you to fill the form. The reason is very simple. See, most of the institutes they close their application forms once the month of April starts. So to ensure that you have still have the opportunity, what we are allowing you to, if you don't have you have not written your CMAT exam, you fill the form, appear for the process, and then once you get your CMAT score, you can update the score. The admission offer which we will make to you will be conditional. Now the condition would be that you are able to fulfill the cutoff percentile requirements which is there of the campus, which we will inform you. So if you are able to do that, of course you are in. If you are not, then we will have to say sorry to you. Yes.
Sir, in case of COVID, how the institute will maintain the interaction among student, among faculty?
Okay. So this is a very interesting question. And now we are first of all, let me tell you that we are almost out of COVID pandemic now. Uh, Still, if there is some issue, uh, we have in last 2 years, we have, or rather, in fact, even before 2 years, we have close to 7 classrooms, which are all smart classrooms, well equipped to handle online, offline, hybrid mode of learning process. So if the students are not there, in fact, right now we have made it, kind of, we have called the students on campus and they're there. You can see the movement, you can see all sorts of noises there. So they are there in the campus. But around some 10 days back, they were attending the classes from the safety of their homes, but now they are in the campus. So attending the classes offline. Online classes, we have got all the required infrastructure, the camera fitted classrooms, smart classrooms, everything is there. There are 7 classrooms well equipped with all the technology and the equipments, and there we can take care of whether it is offline, whether it is online, or whether it is a hybrid mode of learning. Yes, Abhishek.
Sir, we have another question regarding CMAT. The student is asking, I will be appearing in CMAT 2022, but if I get my GDPI date now,
Mhm.
so will my CMAT score be considered for the final selection process?
Yes, of course, it has to be. It has to be. Because why we are taking a process right now, so that you don't have to worry about the process later on. You fill the form, finish the process. The only thing which is required from your side now is your CMAT score, which you will update once your CMAT exam you have written. If you have written your CMAT exam, the scores you will update, and on the basis of that, your offer would be confirmed or whatever it is. Yeah.
So we have question like regarding hostel. Like the student is asking, the hostel rent might be different for double or single occupancy. So what's their amount?
Okay. So as far as a double occupancy or single occupancy is concerned, this amount is for this year is yet to be confirmed. But the amount would be part of your what do you call it, your fees. So you don't have to worry about it. Whatever the amount would be, it will be part of the fees. Will be disclosed to you properly. Yes.
So the next question regarding interview.
Hmm.
Uh, the question is, what factors are considered in shortlisting applicants for personal interview process?
Okay. So 10th, 12th graduation performance, that is one. Second is if you have a work ex, that is the second thing which we consider. Third is if you are a part of some NGO, you are involved in some extracurricular activities other than your studies. That also is plays a very important part of selection or rejection of your application. Another thing is when you are appearing for the process and how you are presenting yourself, how you are are you update with the latest news about your communication skills. All these all these factors, they matter when we are shortlisting you or when we are finalizing your candidature to be, for the selection process. Yes. Yes, Abhishek.
Yes, sir. The next question is regarding GDPI process again. How much weightage is there for the profile in GDPI process? Doesn't want to know weightage.
Okay, so the weightage is, these are as per the AICT norms. Whatever the AICT suggests to us, we follow those norms only. So rest assured, there is a good amount of weightage to GDPI process. In fact, we don't have a GD; we have just only the personal interview. So we have a good amount of weightage to PI. So my recommendation, my suggestion would be to work hard on the PI process. Yes, Abhishek.
So like
That's all.
have
Okay. Uh,
sir, from when can we expect the interview process to begin? Somebody is filling CMAT exam for the CMAT.
it's see the last date of filling the form is 15th of March. So once you fill the 15th of March, that will be the last date. Probably on 21st or on 20th, we will be holding the PI process. We'll be scheduling the PI process maybe on 20th or maybe on 21st of March.
So there is one question regarding profiling.
Mhm.
Like the question is, being a fresher, what are some of the add-on courses panel look forward to having with a candidate looking to specialize in marketing? Like what extra other courses that one can do
No,
during?
I would suggest that you don't have to do any kind of additional courses as of now. But if you are good in communication skills, if you are looking for a career in marketing, the first thing which we look for is your communication skills, how good you are. Second, we will look for your how convincing you are, how committed you are. So these are the two things which we look for. The third thing is we look for is some understanding of the market. For that, I would suggest you to go out, see the market, understand the market, look at the prices, the products, uh, something like that. Maybe a small internship of maybe 2 weeks or 3 weeks or a month would be an added advantage. You can do this internship in some kind of marketing company or some kind of any company which is giving you a 1 month internship, giving you some exposure to the market. So these are the some addition, some few factors which you look for when we are when you are appearing for the interview and sitting in front of the panel. Yes, Abhishek.
So the next question is whether the GDPI will happen online or offline. That's the one.
Online. That will be completely online. We are not holding the process this year again offline. Probably next year we can have it, but this year it is completely online. Yeah.
Uh, yes, sir. Just we have no question left, but still we can wait.
Hmm.
It's sir, apart from general courses of MBA, is there any other certificate courses that institute provides?
Yes. Why don't you answer that, Abhishek? Since you
Okay,
have been,
sir.
yeah.
So we have done several courses. Like currently, we are doing courses from Harvard. I have marketing specialization, so I am doing courses from marketing
Why don't
as
you
well
come
as
this side? Why don't you come this side? That will be better. They can see you
yes,
as well.
I have done
Yeah. Come, come,
SPSS
come, come.
SPSS certificate during my second term, as well as currently I am also doing Power BI. Some student that who has taken flexi course like financial econometrics, they are doing Python. So these kind of courses the institute provides. We have some other courses courses from KPMG that is good for the finance, those who takes finance. And we have courses for communication from Dale Carnegie Institute. So yes, these kind of courses that institute provides.
That's great. And we always keep in mind that when these courses are being offered, they're in sync with whatever we are, delivering in the class. Since I am also teaching, so I will ensure that whatever course I am teaching, what kind of additional certification can be helpful when you are studying that particular course. So that is a sync we always try to maintain when these certificate programs or certificates are being offered. Yes. Abhishek.
Sir, there's a question like I have a work experience but not in recognized organization, that is construction company, as an assistant accountant. Will that be considered as a work experience?
Yes, that will be provided you are able to produce your appointment letter plus your salary slips. If you're able to produce these two documents, we can definitely consider this as your work experience. The company doesn't have to be a public limited company all the time. It can be a private limited company, it can be a partnership firm, but the point here is the key thing here is that you have been working there, you have the complete knowledge of the work, and you have the appointment letter plus the salary slips. That is it.
Yes, sir, we don't have any question left, and student is still confused with the scholarship. Like they can refer website.
Of course, they
Yeah.
can verify a website. That is not a big issue. They can always go to the website. But this means merit scholarship is something which is a big thing. We have been giving amount till 1 lakh per student as well. So that's something which you can search more, search more for more on the website. That will give you complete information what all is being offered there. Yeah,
Yes, sir, we don't have any question.
that's great. Uh, Thank you very much, friends, for joining us tonight. And if you have any more, what do you call, questions, queries, we are always there. You can write to us at the rate at admissions at the rate imtnag.ac.in. You can always call us. The phone numbers are already given there on the website. They're on there. Or you can also you can write to our AIC team, that is Admission Interaction Committee, and they will be more than happy to answer your queries and your questions. Uh, so that's all for tonight. Have a great weekend. Bye and take care.